Good morning. Welcome to Survival Wheels. This is a follow-up on the jerry can spout that we made a while back. Initially, for the jerry can spout, we use this 2-inch pipe because the 2-inch pipe has the threads that are the same as in the mouth of a jerry can. Well, if you can tell, if you leave it out, like I did, it rusted. And you don't want rust in your gas. So I used the chrome one, which I think is off a water pump. However, after poking around, I think I found a better way to do it. Walking around a hardware store, I ran across one of these. This is called a banjo fitting. That's the name of the company. Banjo. It's made out of polypropylene. Product number is BH200-150. If you take a look, it's the exact same size. It's 2 inches. And it has threads, and these threads fit right into the jerry can. Now, this was the electrical conduit that I took this lock ring off of. And if you notice, the lock, oops, butterfingers. Alright, now if you notice, the lock ring fits onto the banjo fitting. That gives you something to stop it as you go in a jerry can. But there was a problem with it. Let me show you. Now the old way I was using it, I was using this gasket. This gasket fits on there. There you go. You tighten it down, down your little lock ring, and you have your spout. But this little vent hole right here does produce a little leaking. I didn't think much about it because I use a funnel. But let's say you did want to make a spout. I'll hold off on the spout here for a little bit. But one of the problems with this lock ring that I just discovered was it doesn't really lock it down that tight. This still moves, lock ring stays there, but it doesn't get it where this goes nice and tight. So walked around a hardware store a little longer. See, just doesn't want to stay tight. And I found this plastic conduit. I don't know if it's plastic, it's not PVC, but it's still an electrical conduit. It comes down here and that part is threaded all the way down there. It's got a threaded part to it. I cut off the end of the threaded part. This part where it starts. You don't want to use the threads from here because they taper. Now, you put that onto your banjo fitting and it locks in tight. Boom. You have to use your big gasket. Now that, boom, stays in there nice and tight, and this covers those vent holes so that they don't spill. Now you're asking, what about a spout? Right about now you're asking yourself, what the heck is this? Well, each one of these is vinyl tubing. These vinyl tubings are typically used for chemicals on farms. That's where I got these from farm supply stores. This one fits onto the spout of the banjo adapter. You have a nice pour filler, you can move it. If you're using a funnel, you're set up. But let's say you want to put this into your car or your truck. They have made the gas fill holes much smaller. Well, here's where the silliness might come in. If you go down one size from this, and this is, what size is this? This is, I don't know what size this is. Where is it? Let's check this other piece. Here we go. don't know if you can see it, but this is 1/2 inch outer diameter, 1 7/8, no, 1.5 inch inside diameter times 1 7/8 outside diameter. That's the size of the hose. Once again, boom, fits right onto your banjo adapter. But if you go progressively down, one size hose at a time, they all fit into one another. This hose fits into this hose. Takes a little bit, and that won't leak. Next hose size down fits into that one. Believe it or not, that won't leak. Next hose size down fits into that hose. You cut these to whatever size you want, whatever makes you happy, and that won't leak. Then you finally get down to this little bitty hose, which is 1/2 inch inside by 3/4 inch outside. Well, you take this little guy and, oops, there we go. You stick it in there. All right, so you take a look at this silliness, right? This is longer than what it needs to be. I didn't cut it short until I figured out what size I wanted it. But the point is, you cut this to whatever size you want until you get a filler hose the size you want. Now, this fits onto the banjo fitting that fits into your jerry can. Okay, this is longer than what it has to be. I know I'm overcompensating, yes, but it will put gas into your vehicle. Once again, make this shorter to whatever size you want. This is just a little longer to exaggerate the size. Plus, you buy these in foot long pieces. At least I did. This will fit into your filler hole. This will fit into your jerry can, and if we use that big gasket, it will not leak. Let's check it out. So, are you sure it's on this time?
So
okay, for those of you guys watching, I did the whole damn thing and he didn't have the camera on, right? That's what you get for free cameraman help. Alright, so here you go. One hose, going to the next hose, going to the banjo fitting. Now, I know you think this looks stupid, but let's see if it works. Which I know it does, because this is the second take. Also, see this longer hose? I was going to cut that off to make it shorter, but one of the benefits is it fits in the filler hole and then goes all the way in. Makes it more sturdy. So here we go. Hoses don't leak, and all the way up to that banjo fitting, as long as you have the big gasket on there, it's not going to leak from the tank either. So there you go. So I know you're going, well, this is stupid, but stupid is as stupid does. Right, Lieutenant Dan? Alright, this is Survivor Wheels signing off saying, make your own damn filler spout. See you next time.